No, but all my siblings, we all have like, we don't have like
Someone named.
yeah.
You all have English names. Yeah, same, so do we.
But then like
true, yeah.
everybody, or we asked our parents like why. And then it's so all of us have middle names, and we're all named after like.
Yeah, that's same with us.
Yeah, it's us actually.
So, but they were just like they wanted us from them moving from like Samoa and stuff like that, like into America. They thought giving us English names would be easier.
Would help you out in the future.
Yeah, so like they were thinking the long run. So after that, I was just like, I get it and everything like that.
Mm-hmm. I never thought of it that way until I went, honestly, until I was old, like until I went on my mission.
Yeah.
Because I met a family and they had 13 kids and all of them, like, from New Mexico, but all of them had English names. And I didn't really notice it until one day we were eating dinner with them, and then I was like, man, I just thought in my head, and then the father said, as I was thinking it, like, man, they all have English names. He said, hey, do you want to know why they all have English names?
Yeah.
What the hell? I was like, oh, yeah. And he said for that reason.
Yeah.
He said if you're, like, let's take, for example, like job applications. They don't see your face. They don't see anything. All they see and to go by as to who this person is like a resume. But before they see anything, the very first impression they have before seeing you or reading anything is your name.
Yeah.
Right? And so the last name, like, that's pretty common. Like, people have ethnic last names.
Yeah.
But if they would think, I don't know, do you think that's, like, applicable nowadays too still?
Oh, yeah.
You don't think so?
Because my application process for where I work, they told me during my interview, like, when they came across my resume and saw my name, they actually, like, the people in the room were all guessing, like, what country I was from.
Oh.
Yeah. And they were
so they thought it was cool.
Yeah. They thought it was cool, yeah.
Interesting.
So they were kind of looking forward to meeting me.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. So they pretty much placed a bet, and then when they met you, they're like, I won.
Who won?
No, they didn't guess. They knew that it was from the islands, but they thought like maybe Tonga or Samoa. Nobody
guessed Fiji.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
Wow. No.
So maybe it's a certain type of job too.
Certain type, or I mean, where you live too.
Yeah, where you live,
That's
there's
a big
heavy Polynesian.
And plus, like,
because
like over here, I don't think. But even the type of job, because where I used to work at a call center, we used to do the interviews, and like the first name, like, because we sort through applications, like which one goes first.
Yeah.
And like, if we can't pronounce it, or like, I obviously
if it's
I would
more
take
difficult
it. If it's more
pronounce.
difficult, like people wouldn't feel comfortable to like do it first.
That's interesting.
And I'd be like, I'll take it, but that's because I'm used to like.
What job was that at? What type of job?
Call center. I used to work for Xfinity.
It's a call center. His was a treatment center.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Whoa. What were we talking about?
Sorry, where were we at?
We're talking about
names.
If names matter in job applications or in any setting like that.
Yeah, I think nowadays.
You think that still applies or not?
No.
So in your line of work, it does not. But do you think it applies anywhere at any job? Do you think so?
I don't really think so. I think a lot of jobs are.
I mean, I don't know.
They have, like when they hire minorities.
True.
There's what do you call it? I don't know. There's some type of benefit when major companies hire minorities.
Yeah.
They have programs for minorities. Or
They have to. I don't know the.
I'm sure there's some type of quota they gotta meet.
Yeah, they have to have it. I mean, I don't.
But I'm sure, like you were saying, there are people who are like, I can't say this name.
This dude. Not only that, but like when you can't pronounce the name, the automatic, they're just like, and it's a call center, right?
That's interesting.
They're like, they might have a strong accent. How would you know what I mean? Are they gonna be able to do the job?
That's interesting.
So like, there's a lot of things that go into, and that's why I have the opinion I have, is because I've seen it. So I'm just like, okay. So I guess it just depends what type of job.
Or who's looking at your resume.
Or who's looking at,
Or that.
That's tough too.
True.
People in good companies have bad resumes.
Yeah.
Bad agendas, I guess it is.
Yeah.
Word it different. Interesting. Because I've never had that issue. And I've always thought, man, maybe because I have an English name, maybe that does have something to do with it. I've never not been hired at a job.
I haven't either.
Every job I've applied for, I've gotten.
Oh, wow.
Every interview.
Toot toot.
Hell yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. No, for real. Though. Like, especially in an interview. I don't know.
Wait, have
Yeah,
you have you
interviews.
had every job that you've?
No, yeah, I was talking about the toot. I was just kidding about tooting my own horn.
No, you're not.
Do you want me to keep
You're
tooting?
not.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't applied at like crazy jobs though either. Like I didn't apply at Apple. I'm not gonna get a job at Apple.
You might.
You never know.
Sure.
I don't know anything about Apple. I don't even know how to spell Apple.
Okay. Great.
Well, you haven't had a pair, so.
Fair what?
This guy's never. I still can't believe that you've never eaten a pear.